looking over their shoulder. Let's join Martin Brundle.
Welcome to the grid. It's a delight to see them pushing the cars on now since Montoya tripped over a generator and damaged his car, because I can't believe there's not more broken legs. So many people wandering around. They had a start light problem with the GP2 race, the feeder series to Formula One this morning. It was okay for the Porsche race that followed, but I'm sure they're a little bit nervous because the lights just plain didn't go through the procedure they should have done. But today is all about Kimi Räikkönen and how he's going to make his way through the field. And let's see if we can grab a quick word. Kimi, difficult for you to, I guess, down to the first corner. Do you attack? Do you just hold station?
We try to gain some position, but we need to be a bit careful that we don't have any accidents on there, otherwise we destroy our race.
Now you've got Villeneuve behind you. He's a world champion. He knows the pressures. He knows what's ahead of you. He's not going to give you too much trouble. Have you bothered to look who's behind you?
Not really. We only look for forward, and there's a few guys we need to get past, and then we see what happens in the race.
Yeah, so obviously you can't afford to go gently into the first corner, otherwise one of these guys might just come steaming in, but what can you do, I guess?
Yeah, we do the best what is possible, and you never know what happens in the first few corners. We need to do a decision when it comes.
Anybody in front of you particularly expecting problems from?
No.
Fisichella, you think it could be the widest Renault ever?
I don't think so.
Good luck. Okay, let's wander over and understand what the mentality is of some of these drivers that are ahead of him. Kimi's ex-teammate from McLaren is beside him on the grid. DC, just a quick word. What's your mentality with Räikkönen beside you on the grid? I mean, obviously you're mid-pack here. Where are you at with him?
Well, it's a race, and it's unfortunate for Kimi and for everyone not to see the two champions-elect racing at the front, but that's where he is, and I've got enough on my plate trying to make sure I get round the first corner.
So his problems are his problem. Do the drivers generally feel this 10-place drop is just unfair and unreasonable?
Of course it is, because first of all, if you're not a car that regularly qualifies in the top 10, then you don't take 10 places, do you? There only is 20 cars on the grid. So it should be some other means of penalty, which is the same for all, because we're losing the chance to see a real championship battle. It's quite clear what the rules are, but I'm sure everyone at home wants to see them go hammer and tongs at the front.
Points for Red Bull today?
Yes, I think so.
We're off. Oh, I nearly tripped over something there, but actually it was painted on the road. Let's have a look. One man I do want to understand if he'll talk to us. Yeah, he's just down there, look. Can you find me, Andy? Oh, Fizzy's chatting here somewhere. Yeah, it's okay. Well, it's okay, we're live. Okay, the engine's running. We'll see him later. Zana, can we go in there?
It's important to do a good start. Don't make mistakes, because it's very easy because there is a poor grip here. And go through the end. It's going to be very important for me defend my position against Kimi, and my target is to get on the podium in my home Grand Prix.
So you're going to fight Kimi hard?
Yeah, obviously I need to keep behind me Kimi, because it's really important for the constructor and the driver championship.
I keep thinking of that Renault advert where the back end of the car is really wide.
No, the car it's exactly the same as yesterday was. So I try to do my best, and it's important. Don't do any mistakes.
It rained like crazy overnight. Do you think the track's going to be a big surprise for everybody?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit slippery at the beginning. Maybe there is some problem with the front graining. It's important to be very careful at the beginning of the race, and then go flat out.
See you later. Right, we've spoken to Barrichello, and let's see if we can just find one or two more drivers. Michael Schumacher getting in the car. There's not the same atmosphere from the crowd down here today, because they're not expecting their beloved Ferrari team to do so well today. There's little Sato, look. Just one last driver, just to understand. He's fighting for his career, and waiting around today. Have you had a nice day? Is the weather good there? Takuma, a quick one. You're fighting hard. It's been a difficult year for you. If Räikkönen comes up behind you, what's your mentality?
Well, depends on circumstance. We are fighting in a position in good mood, then I will fight. But if it's a ridiculously different speed difference, then there is no reason why, because if you defend too much, you lose the time. So we'll see.
Okay, and we're very much going to see, as Raikkonen has to come through this pack today, just exactly how much misery they're going to try and give him. Back to you, Jim.
Thank you, Martin. Kimi Raikkonen saying